Alright, this is revision paper number 2, and we're starting with question number 1, which is the analytical mechanical. And on the left hand side you will find a computerized drawing, consists of different views of a machine component, and then you have a list of questions on the right hand side and designated area for your answers and the mark allocation. That's basically given to you, and right here at the bottom you've got a title bar consisting of lots of information that must be retrieved as well. So let's start with question number 1. What date was the drawing first checked? The 15th of the 1st 2014, and I want to zoom in onto where you are going to get these answers, if you allow me. So just to zoom in so that you can see the questions asked. The 15th you're going to find right here at the bottom. It was checked. That would be there, 15th. So I'm just going to circle that. That's an answer that you will have there. Question number 2. What type of material is the steering bracket manufactured? You go back to your title bar at the bottom here, and you're going to find there that the material is cast iron right there, and you're going to write it in for me there. Which drawing method was used to create these drawings? So now you're going to go right in the corner here. It's a drawing program, and it's a CAD drawing. It's a CAD drawing, so you're going to write the computer aided designs of drawing, CAD. It's a CAD drawing. Right, and the next one, how many threaded holes are there in the drawing? How many threaded holes are there in the drawing? That's number 4. So you are going to find holes, a lot of holes there, but because they are just single line holes, it means that they are not threaded. Nowhere. It's only going to be here that you're going to find a threaded hole here, because it has a double line there. So your answer is going to be 1. So you're going to be looking for a double circle, a double concentric circle, a circle within a circle close by, which allows for the thread. Okay, let's go to the next one. How many sets of drawings are there? And we go here to the title bar, drawing sets. That is an amount of 6. Alright, and then what is the tolerance allowed on the dimensions? So you go to your title bar here and you read here, unless otherwise specified, tolerances on dimensions are plus minus 0.25. So you write the plus minus 0.25. That's your tolerances allowed. How deep must the M10 thread be? So if you go here to your drawing, they say a drill 0.5, throw 10, M10 times 7 deep, so that's going to be 7 millimeters deep. So you can just write 7 there for me. What is the feature at A called? And you're going to find A right here at the top. There's A. Refers to that middle section here, there, that's all A. That is called a web, okay, or a rib. So you're going to write here web or rib. Both will be acceptable. Determine the dimensions at B. So you're going to go back to that view 2 here, there's B. Now here I want to explain, so you need to find that section there, B. Right, if I zoom in on it, B is going to be that part there. Alright, be careful. That's what they want B. If you go down here, you're going to find that view, but they give you the outside here. That outside there is 34. So, but very importantly, they also speak about a 2 millimeter at 45, so it goes in 2 millimeters. So if you go back here, from here to there it is 34, and then that slant there, that little distance is 2 millimeters, and a 2 this side, So it is minus 4, which is just 30. So your answer is going to be there. That's something that you have to calculate for 2 marks. That's going to be 30 millimeters. Right. Right, you'll see it's 2 marks because you have to analyze a little bit there. Number 10, what is the feature C called? You go to C, back at the top there C, it is referring to the slant there. If you don't know, it's a chamfer, right? A chamfer, if you haven't heard about it, C-H-A-M-F-E-R, it's a chamfer, it's a slanted section like that, which serves as sort of a decoration, a slanted, sharp section, a chamfer. Okay, and then 11, what is the size of angle D? So you need to go find where D is, the angle of D. If you search over your page for D, you're going to find that D is right there. So they want that angle there, right? It shows you this angle here from here until that angle there. In between here, they want that angle there. So you either got to take a protractor and put it on here and find the angle, or you can do what I am doing, is that I'm going to put a 90 in there first, and then there's a little gap here, and I'm going to squeeze a 30 in there. Oops, it fits perfectly from here to here. So 90 plus 30 gives us a perfect 120. So you just got to play around with the angles and see what it comes down to. 120 is your angle size there. 12, what is the size of the hole marked E? So there is E. There's a little hole there. If you take it across, it refers to that hole there, and if you go to that there and you follow the line, you will find it is diameter 5. Diameter 5. 13, what is the size of the arc marked F? The arc marked F. So you're going to go and find that's the arc at F there. So it is a little hump that comes out from something here, which is that there. You see that there? That's a little hump that comes out. So if you look at it, you're going to see it's diameter 20. So you're going to go diameter 20, or you can write radius 10, would also suffice. If you go to number 14, determine the dimension at G. So you're going to go to G. G is right here. There is G. It refers to that little piece there, not the whole thing, the little piece there. And if you go down, you're going to find that you only want that. So that 8 is the answer there. Okay, you're writing 8 there. What type of section is shown on view 2? So you go to view 2, which is the view at the top here. So what type of section? You will pick up that there's only hatching on the one side and the other side is completed, so it's a half section. Okay, so we're going to go there and write in half section. Okay, what type of section is shown on view 4? There's view 4. The entire component is section, so we are going to write here it's a full section. Okay, please go through all the sectioning in your book as well if you need to. Number 17, what do the letters PCD stand for? PCD is this over here, right? PCD. PCD refers to a line, a circle, a line on the circle, the circumference, right, where all other circles midpoints are situated on. I repeat, PCD is a line or the circle circumference where other smaller circles midpoints are situated on, right, to get it perfectly radial, to put it that way. So PCD is abbreviated as P pitch circle diameter. That is your answer. Pitch circle diameter. How many diameter 10 holes need to be drilled in the bracket? So this is an entire bracket that you see there. Drilled 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's the entire bracket. So you're going to have 3 holes there. What would view 3 be called? So if you go and you evaluate, that's view 3. What would that be called? Now you need to analyze. What view is this? That must be the front view. Why is that the front view? Because the top view is directly above the front view. And if that is the front view and this is the top view, this is going to be my left view. Alright? And then that will be my right view here. That's how you analyze it. So that is going to be my left view there. Right. Okay. And then number 20 asks for draw the cutting line located on view 1. Draw the cutting line or the cutting plane located on view 1 for the sectional view 4 and label it AA. So you need to draw a cutting line here which reflects that there. So I would say all of this will be gone and that will remain, which is basically what you're going to see there. So the cutting line is going to be right here. You're just going to highlight that there and highlight this outside of the drawing. Put 2 arrows both sides, Y and write AA there. Why this side? Because this side is the hatched view that you are indicating here from the cutting line is on this side, so the arrows will be on the side of the sectioned view and not on that side facing that way. So it's first a more darker line and an arrow and an A. Half mark, half mark, half mark, and that would altogether give you 3 marks. Okay. Then lastly, in the space below, in the box below here, answer 21, draw neatly freehand the symbol for the projection. This is very important because it's 4 marks. So there you have a center line. So listen carefully what I must do. I'm going to identify that small little line, so I'm going to draw a center line first. That's half a mark. Center line first, half a mark. A small circle, half a mark. A bigger circle, half a mark. Then I go here, a small line that reflects the size of that there, right, half a mark. A bigger one further away, which reflects this there, and then I connect it half. And the fact that you've drawn it freehand is going to be another half. So half, altogether gives you 4 marks that you have over there. Alright, that concludes our analytical question mechanical. I hope that will assist you in your exam coming up soon.